Alright, good morning everyone. I hope that you are all good and well. Okay, and today I'm going to go through the short answer question for your semestral assessment 2 paper 1. Okay, the other time, okay, this is how it looks like. The other time we managed to clear our multiple choice question, so today I'll be going through the short answer question. Okay, so are you ready with your worksheet? Now do bear in mind, please help me to check and mark the paper. So if it's right, if you get the answer correct, put a tick. If it's wrong, can you please do your correction? Okay, all right, let's start. Question 16. Okay, so we have here 1 million, so that's your 1 million. Okay, and then you have your 231,000. So what is missing is actually your 32. All right, so 32 is missing, so your answer here is just 32. All right, so if you were to do that, right, so if you were to do the working, so you just put 1,231,032. So here you have 1 million plus this together, so that's 231,000, so that's minus. So your answer is 32. Okay. All right, let's start. Let's continue with the other question. So here you have order of operation. So always remember, when you have a bracket, do the bracket first. Okay, so in this case, I have to do this first. So 9 minus 4 is 5. Now, do not work from left to right, because now you have 300 plus 5 times 2,000. Okay, so you have to do your multiplication first, and not your plus first. Okay, so just write 300 plus 5 times 2,000 will give you a 10,000. Okay, so your final answer will be 10,300. So that's your answer. So everybody okay? Alright, let's move on to triangle question. Now find the area of triangle PQR. PQR. So it's the shaded part, the shaded triangle. Okay. Now the shaded triangle, if you look at it, right, there's no way you can find the base and height because there's no right angle. But as you can see, they extended the line there, so you can see this is my height and this is my base. So my height is, so area of triangle is half times base times height, which is half. My base is here, so if this is 12, this is also 12 cm, so it's 12 times 7, so your answer is 42. So that's your answer, 42 cm squared. Okay, next. Okay, so this is a ratio question, as you can see. So if this is a 6, now equal means whatever that is on the left is also on the right. Okay, so here how do you get from 36 to 6? That means you got to divide it by 6. If you divide this by 6, this one must also be divided by 6. So this answer is a 5. Okay, so 5. Alright, so if you get all your answers correct, that's 1 mark each. So you should be getting 4 marks. Okay, right, let's move on. Right, question 20. The solid is made up of 1 centimeter cube. What is its volume? Alright, there's a few ways of doing this. You can be counting the cubes physically, up to you. Alright, or you can do using formula. That's another way. Alright, so if this is then I will be taking the formula. So my length is the longer side, 1 2 3 4, that's 4. Breadth is 1 2 3, that's 3. And my height is from vertical, right? So that's 2. So 4 times 3, 12 times 2, 24. So that's the total volume if all the cubes are there. There's no missing cube, but in this case there's missing cube, so it's 24 cubes should be there. So minus, take away the missing one, so there should be 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, 5 here. So 5 missing cubes, so your answer is 19. Okay, like I said, you can use this formula or you can be counting the physical cubes yourself. You can also do that. Okay, all right. Question 21. Okay, 2 mugs and 8 plates cost 114. A plate costs 3 more than a mug. So if I were to draw that, right, so maybe I just draw one plate, costs 3 more, right? So $3 more. So we have here, okay, a plate and a mug. So draw it to be the same first. So you have here plate and a mug. Okay, but what happened here is the plate costs 3 more than a mug, so $3 more. So I just draw a little bit there to show that's my $3. Is everybody okay? So that's my one plate with the $3 more. So now how many plates are there? There's 8 plates. So what you do is, this is one plate. So this is one plate. Okay. So what are you supposed to do next? You draw 8 plates, okay, and 2 mugs. So in this case, I will draw these plates here. So that's one. This is 2. Okay. So you have to draw the 8 plates, okay? So I will just shade in to remind me that this is the extra $3. $3. So that's one set. That's 2 set. Can make a marking there to remind me that's 2 set. That's 3 set. That's 4 set. 5 set. 6 set, 7 and 8. Okay, and that's my 8 set. Okay, so all this in green is my $3 more. Now always remember, when you're doing model, right, it's always about making it the same. Okay, all right, 2 marks, meaning this is 1 mark and then I have another mark. Now you can do it together, it's fine. Can you see that this and this, they are all actually equal? Okay, they are the same. So you can draw your marks here to be on this side. Okay, so now 2 marks and 8 plates, that means this total here is 114. But what can you do as first step? You know very well you got to make all this the same, and you can see this is the same unit as all this. All these are the same. So what is it that you can take out? You know that this is $3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 all the way. Okay, so it's actually 8 times 3. Okay, so your first step is 8 times 3, that is 24. So what's your next step? You have to take out the 24. Alright, so you have to minus. So here will be the difference. That is 114, take away 24. Right, so that will be your 90. Okay, now they ask you how much does a mug cost, so you count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 units is 90. So 1 unit is 90 divided by 10, and that's a 9. So 1 mug costs $9. Is everybody okay? Alright, so when you have this kind of question, right, just remember, you just draw and make everything the same first, and then you just add. If they say 3 more, so just add the 3, and when they say 8 plates, draw your 8 plates, and you know that you have to minus all the 3, alright, to make the units all the same. Is everybody okay there? Alright, question 22. Find the product. What does product means? Product means times. Okay, so you have 7 out of 12 multiply it by 15 out of 14. Okay, there's a few ways of doing this. You can actually do normal multiplication, that is 7 times 15, and then 12 times 14, and then the answer you divide, or you can cancel it. Okay, so here will be, you can do cross, so 7 and 7 is 14, so here will be a 1, here will be a 2. Now 12 and 15 times table 3, so here is a 3 divide 3, so here will be a 4, here will be a 5. Then you take 1 times 5, 5, 4 times 2, 8. Now they want the answer in decimal, not in fraction. So what do? This is the king, that's the guard, right? So remember, no changing places. King goes inside the castle, guard stays outside. Now how do you do? Because here you can't divide, so it's a 0. So dot dot here 0. Make it to 50. Closest is 48, and that is 6. So here will be your 2. You can do another round, so that's 16, so that's a 2. You do until there is no remainder, so in this case it's a 5. So your answer is 0.625. Is everybody okay there? Yeah? So always remember, when you're doing fraction, changing it to decimal, okay, the number in the numerator is always the king. That means it always goes into the castle. Don't change that, okay? Right, let's move on to the next one. Now 36%. Always remember, anything 36% like that, straight away put it as 36 out of 100. Okay, now they want it in the simplest form, so change that. So if I were to divide it by 2, divide by 2, that's 18 out of 50. You divide again, so your answer is 9 out of 25. That's your answer. And you can't divide anymore, that's already in the simplest form. Is everybody okay? Alright, let's move on to question 24. Mohan bought a pair of shoes during a sale. Now the usual price of the shoe was 48. Now this is at 100% because usual price, okay? And he was given 10% discount. So how much did he pay for the pair of shoes? So at 100% is $48. Find for 1%, that's 48 divided by 100, and that's 120.48. Now 10% discount, which means it's 100 minus your 10%, that's 90%. So Mohan actually paid only 90%. Alright, because he has the discount there. Right, so you can straight away find your 90%. So it's 0.48 times 90, or you can just take 10%. So times 10 there, and then you minus. You can do either method, okay, whatever method that is comfortable. Alright, so the answer will be $43.20. Okay, or there's another way of doing this, of course. So from your 1%, that is 1%, that is 0.48, right? Now instead of finding 90%, you can just find 10%. It's easier actually, because you just times 10. So times 10 will be 4.8. Alright, but remember, it's not the discount that they are looking for. They want the amount paid, right? So all you need to do is to take your $48 from there. So you take your $48 minus your 480. Okay, so that's another way. So you get 43.20 as well. So you can do this method, or you can do this method. You find 10%, then you minus from the original price. Is everybody okay? All right, so that's 2 ways for you there. All right, now this part of the paper is already 2 marks each, so yeah, you can give yourself 2 marks if you get it right. Okay, right. Question 25. Cubes of each 1 cm are cut from the rectangular block of wood shown. So that means you have smaller cubes. Alright, and these smaller cubes is actually 1 by 1 by 1 all around. So because it's a square, right? Cubes is a square. So in other words, this volume of cubes is just 1 times 1 times 1. It's just 1. Alright, so now they ask you, what is the greatest number of cubes that can be cut from it? So you have this big cuboid. Alright, so how many cubes can you cut? Alright, so what you do is you find that volume, length times breadth times height. Your length is 20 by 15 by 8. Alright, so it's 20 by 15 by 8, so that is 2,400. Okay, so what you do is because you know the volume of this cube is just 1, right? Because it's all the same, right? 1, so it's just 2400 divided by 1 will still give you the same answer. So it's actually 2,400 cubes. That's your answer. Okay. Alright, number 26. A wheel makes 26 revolution. What does revolution? Oh, sorry. This is a read question, class. Yeah. So we don't do this, okay? Yeah, we will skip that. Alright, let's move on to question 27. Okay. AB. Alright. AB, CD, and EF are all straight line. And what does straight line means? All these straight lines is 180 degrees. That's what they are trying to say, okay? Find BOF. Right, so find BOF. So BO and F is actually this angle. Okay. Now, if you look at the diagram, right, I can see something there. Whatever that you know, you put it down, okay? So I can see that this is a 90 degrees. So that's 90. Okay? But that's not the answer because they want the whole angle. So that's 90 plus this angle. What is this angle? It's actually angle FOD is actually 30 degrees. Okay, why? Because it's vertically opposite angle. Can you see that? So this is 30, so this is also 30. So now can I find angle BOF? Yes, it's 90 plus 30. So your answer is 120. Okay, is everybody okay there? Vertically opposite angle. Okay. Alright. Let's look at another question here. Right, triangle ABC. Right, can you see your ABC there? So it's ABC, the outer one. Okay, it's identical as the triangle DEF. Identical means they are the same and they are isosceles triangle. Okay, both of them are isosceles triangle. Now, and then they say that AB is equals to AC, DE is equals to DF. So find Y. So your angle, find angle Y. This is angle Y here. Okay, how do you find this? Okay, now remember when they say identical means the two triangles are the same. So if that's the case, right, if the two triangles are the same meaning, so if angle ABC here, if BAC is 46, so if I write angle BAC is equals to 46, I can also say angle FDE is also 46. Okay, why is that? Because they say they are identical isosceles triangle, which means they are exactly the same. Alright, so I have that as 46 as well. Now, how do you how do I get F? Now remember, they say they are isosceles, so your angle Y will be 180 minus 46 divided by 2. So your answer will be for this one is 67 degrees. That's your answer. Is everybody okay? Alright, so the next one, number 29, is drawing the triangle. So that one is also not required. We are not going to do that. Alright, question 30. Right, find angle X. So here, there's something that I want you to take note of in this figure. Can you see a triangle? Actually, there's two triangles, but I'm referring to this one because two angles are given, only one angle is not given, and the angle that's not given is this. So let's call it angle Y. So how do I find angle Y? So angle Y will be 180, alright, minus 115 plus 42. Is everybody okay there? Alright, so here I would take 115 plus my 42 is 157. Okay, so 180 minus 157, so my answer will be 23. So I know that this part here is 23, and reason for this one will be sum of triangle, because you have two given, one not given, so sum of triangle. Now, but I want to find angle X. Now, so you have to look at this whole figure. What is the figure? Can somebody tell me? Is it a parallelogram? Is it a rhombus? Or is it a trapezium? Right, if you guess a trapezium, you're absolutely correct. It's a trapezium because only one pair of parallel lines. Alright, so it's a trapezium. Trapezium has only one pair of parallel lines. So your angle X is actually, alright, 180. So I'm looking at this and this angle. Take away your 100 plus 23. So it's 180 minus 123. And your answer is 57. Okay? Right. So, right, we have come to the end of the SAQ questions. Okay, so please do take note that I need to see your corrections done clearly. And for those of you who have done well, keep up the good work. Okay, continue to work hard. Okay, and I see you for the next paper 2. Thank you.